Edward, what I'm going to show you today is how to line up your spur gear and pinion to get the mesh absolutely perfect. All I need is a sheet of paper from your spelling test book, and we can do this perfect every time. So first thing that we need to do is make sure that we've got the Loctite on the screws, and we're going to put them into the motor. So tiny bit of Loctite on those, and those are going to secure the motor. We've also used Loctite threadloc on the grub screw that goes into the pinion. Now we're only putting the motor in loosely to begin with. Take our piece of paper, and what we're going to do, mate, is we're going to thread it between the gears. So just slide your piece of paper up inside. Okay?
Okay.
Can you see what I'm doing?
Yes.
So we're sliding it up inside between the gears, and then what we do is we rotate the spur gear to make sure that it's moving backwards and forwards, okay? And then I'm pushing the motor nice and snug against the spur gear. I'm now going to rotate the spur gear backwards and forwards to check the paper moves. And the last step is to tighten those screws up around the motor really, really tight, mates. We don't want them coming loose. And if you remember, I added that thread lock on there. So hopefully this will not shift in future when you're bashing your monster truck around. And we pop the paper out, and you can see there, look, it's not torn, and it's got a nice gear mesh there. And if you have a look between the two gears, there's a very good tight mesh there. And I'm just going to nip that up one more time to make sure it's super, super tight. Look, mate, we're just going to check as well, put the paper back in one more time and make sure one final time before we nip it up it doesn't tear and that it rotates through the gears nicely, which it does. So that is our gear meshing complete. I'm now going to tighten up the screws just on around the gearbox. Fast forward that quickly. I can't get the electric screwdriver into the top gear, so I'm just going to use my manual screwdriver to do that one. Finally, just go around each of the screws on the gearbox just to make sure they are really, really tight. There is no thread lock on these because this part comes apart fairly regularly. The last thing for us to do is test your car out now on the track.
Yay! Like and subscribe, please.